Gentlemen, start your engines.
Welcome to the 3.5. I'm Seth Sharp alongside of my brother Sutton Sharp.
Today we're going to be reviewing the 1987 First Union 400 from North Wilkesboro Speedway in 3.5 minutes.
The week between Darlington and North Wilkesboro was full of stories. Tim Richmond returned to a car for the first time in 5 months, testing at Darlington. Richmond turned multiple laps faster than the track record and was still on pace to return for the Winston.
Terry Labonte's crash at Darlington left Junior Johnson searching for a relief driver for the number 11 car. He called up an old friend, Cale Yarborough, to see if he could fill in. Unfortunately, a conflict of interest between Kentucky Fried Chicken and Hardee's halted the potential reunion. Yarborough was still able to help out Johnson, however, as he allowed Brett Bodine, who originally was going to drive for Cale, to drive the 11.
Tommy Ellis, who has been with Eric Freelander since the 1985 season, was replaced after a tough start to the year. He failed to qualify at Daytona and sat 32nd in points. He was replaced by Busch Grand National Series driver Dale Jarrett. Jarrett, who was already running the full Grand National Series schedule, was tapped to run the full Cup Series schedule as well, despite only having 4 career races to his name.
Davey Allison and the Harry Ranier team did not show up to North Wilkesboro. Cale Yarborough, the team's previous driver, only ran speedway races, so the team did not have a short track package. Bill Elliott put his number 9 Ford at the top of the charts for his first career short track pole. Elliott, who had 18 career wins, was still looking for his first at a short track as well.
Brett Bodine replaced Terry Labonte in the number 11 after 1 pace lap. The NASCAR rulebook stated that the driver who started the race would only have to complete 1 pace lap to receive points for the event. Labonte said he was very sore and could potentially make it to the first caution, but did not want to risk getting in another accident. Bill Elliott led the first 10 laps as a hard-charging Dale Earnhardt was on his bumper the entire time. As soon as Earnhardt made a pass for the lead, Bobby Hillin spun, bringing out the race's first caution.
1 lap after the green came back out, an incident involving Darrell Waltrip, Ricky Rudd, and Jeff Bodine brought back out the yellow. Waltrip lost control of his car in turns 3 and 4, collecting teammate Bodine, while Rudd also received damage. Separate incidents involving Phil Parsons and Steve Chrisman over the first 80 laps also brought out yellow flags as Earnhardt continued to dominate.
Earnhardt led 205 of the first 260 laps before Neil Bonnet took command. Bonnet went on to lead the next 55 laps before Earnhardt door slammed him out of the way to take the lead. Bonnet tried to nudge Earnhardt out of the way, but Earnhardt took off, leading the final 85 laps on his way to his 4th win of the season.
Kyle Petty would come home in 2nd place, while Bonnet, Alan Kowicki, and Ricky Rudd rounded out the top 5.
Brett Bodine finished an impressive 8th for Terry Labonte and Junior Johnson.
Dale Jarrett, in his first ride with his new team, finished in 12th.
Earnhardt extended his points lead over Elliott to 117 points.
Richard Petty's continued resurgence moved him to 4th in the standings.
Tune in next week as we recap the 1987 Valleydale Meets 500 from Bristol International Raceway.